नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all the living and practicing Hindus from all over the world and visitors, viewers, SJP Kartas, Yajamans, manifestors, Shrimahans, Mahans, Kotaris, Tanedars, Kayakalpa Yoga participants, Kailasas E-Gurukul students, Nityananda NHU students, everyone sitting with us all over the world. With my love and respects. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Today, I wanted every one of you to understand Indian media is heavily funded and owned by anti-Hindu elements. Indian media is built and owned with only purpose of eliminating Hinduism from India. Once for all, finishing it off. Understand, Indian media does not spread news or facts of what happened. It spreads its narrative. Indian media has a clear narrative. Their narrative they spread using opinionated, distorted, not only opinionated, distorted facts, blatant lies. I wanted you guys to understand, I have some evidence to show many of the organizations, the international bodies, clearly prove Indian media is the worst corrupt media. Actually, Indian media heavily funded and owned by anti-Hindu elements. Literally, you are out to destroy Hinduism. Please understand. Hindus all over the world need to understand this. And Hindus all over the world should stop trusting Indian media cult, Indian mass media cult. You should stop trusting Indian mass media cult as the source of information. That is all I am requesting. Please understand. I want to bring the truths to the world through the series of satsangs. Stop the Hindu Holocaust. Today, third day. I am going to speak for the 16 days and reveal all the truths to the whole world. Hindus all over the world, Hindu diaspora, should stop trusting Indian mass media cult. Indian mass media cult is most corrupt, heavily funded and owned by anti-Hindu elements with very clear narrative. See, their grand narrative is clear. They want to destroy everything related to Hinduism. They distort the facts, peddle blatant lies and rumors, the amount of hate speech they do on Hinduism, oh God. I want you to know, because I have experienced it firsthand. When they try to attack me, do the character assassination and do the hate speech, they spoke about all the major important Hindu principles and destroyed all the Hindu principles using my name. They started showing us I am an illegitimate, characterless person. Then the worship of Shivalinga comes. There is a huge article on palace symbol worship or palace worship on Shivalinga, and our Bhava Samadhi darshan is called cross dressing. Not just one line, two line, full page articles, narratives, where our Vaidyaswarovar Anandalingam is described as palace symbol, palace worship and male organ worship. And Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Understand? Bhava Samadhi Darshan is Hindu tradition. And unfortunately, even the neo-Hindus, this last two generation Hindus, forgot Bhava Samadhi Darshan is part of Hinduism. I can give you thousands of references, including Sri Ramakrishna wearing sari and living in the Bhava. Tapovanam, near Tiruvannamala, there is a place called Tapovanam. Jnananandagiri Swami, he used to wear sari and be in Devi Bhava during Navaratri. And till today, the Shivacharya who does, the priest who does puja in Tiruvanikaval temple, the noon puja, he has to wear sari and dress up himself as Devi. In Devi Bhava Samadhi, he has to do puja to Paramashiva. The most unfortunate thing, Hindus are made to forget about their roots, and Indian media, mass media cult. When I say mass media cult, I add cinema industry, entertainment industry. Indian mass media cult, cinema industry. I'll say almost 99%, only 1% exemption. They have a clear grand narrative agenda. They have a clear agenda to push their grand narrative. Eliminate everything Hinduism. Destroy everything related to Hinduism. To keep us cultural slaves, destroy our identity and backbone. First, they teach us the Hindu history is Hindu mythology. Even the Hindu scholars are believing our Puranas are mythology. Stop this stupidity. 18 Puranas and Upapuranas are recorded cosmic history of Hinduism. From there it starts, and we who taught the world to calculate dates, we are being accused of not being accurate about dates and days. Hey, our calendar and our system can calculate, track, record not just thousands, or lakhs, millions of years. Precisely, I can precisely tell you the date when Vikramaditya was coronated, when Rama was born, precise date. Unfortunately, we are forced to believe, we are brainwashed by Indian mass media cult that our Puranas are mythology, and through this false narrative, first, our roots are separate from us. Once we lose the roots, we look only up to those mass media cult to make any decision about our life. Even my own disciples, very sincere Hindus, they say, what is the alternative for this narrative in which we are stuck, Swamiji? The media, the mass media cult has brainwashed Hindus so much. Even Hindus are not knowing what is the other option. I just want to bring these few facts to your attention. Indian media is the most corrupt media. Second, it is heavily funded and owned by anti-Hindu forces. Third, they have a clear agenda of eliminating Hinduism absolutely from planet Earth. So they have a clear false grand narrative. Everything related to Hinduism is wrong, bad. I wanted you to see a report, Edelman report. Indian media is the most corrupt with no ethics and responsibility. Understand, it is the social media that is exposing corrupt Indian media. The next thing I want you to understand. Even in this Palghar mob lynching of sadhus, Hindu monks, the first news Indian Express, the New Indian Express releases is 3 thieves beaten to death by villagers in Maharashtra's Palghar district. How the whole cunning criminal narrative is done, please see. Worst criminals. And now I want you to see the well-documented life of Kalpavriksha Giri Maharaj. Fortunately, we have enough of videos. That he is a well-known sadhu who lived a sadhu life, his whole life, and he is a mahant, head of an ashram. Here we have some videos. Please watch these videos.
Puttaror galitam phalam Nigam kalputtaror galitam phalam सुखमुखादयुतं नितसंशयम् पिबत भागवतं रसमालया मुहुर्धो भूमिका भुव भाविका। सारे संसार से मुक्त होने वाला वो कल्प वृक्ष रूपी श्रीमद् भागवत कथा पीने वाला। जानते तो वो उसका मतलब समझेगा, पढ़ा लिखा होगा तो। और नाम है मेरा कल्प वृक्ष। चाहे इनको दिया बंद कर दो, फिर बताएंगे।
No educated man will be ready to believe. Police could not identify he is a sadhu, he is not a thief, and it is mistaken. Identity theory is absolute cheating. I want all over the world, all the Hindus to know it is not mistake. He has reached the police station alive, and there are dozens of police officers. It is not 3 or 4 police officers. And there were dozens of police officers. Surely this sadhu and his assistant sadhu and the driver, and they have their vehicle. You could have just called their ashram and found out, verified that he is a sadhu and mahant. So the dozens of police officers are trying to claim they were not able to verify the identity of this sadhu. Whom are you cheating? Is there no limit for lying and cheating? I tell you, O Hindus all over the world, we need to take this to international attention. Please understand, O Hindus, fundamentally we are non-violent people. We are not terrorists to go and attack them back and kill them who killed us. We are not that kind of people. Let us at least take this to the attention of the international community, like United Nations and all the human rights organizations, human rights bodies. I tell you, constantly, last 50 years, the Indian mass media, cult and entertainment industry has brainwashed Hindus in India, Hindus all over the world, because these fellows, Indian mass media cult and Indian entertainment industry was the source for the Hindus all over the world to know anything about India. They have done such worst narrative. How the New Indian Express is able to publish an article, 3 thieves beaten. So you will not do basic research. Who is the person? Fortunately, we got these videos of this sadhu living a sannyas life. Otherwise, the whole narrative would have been only as a 3 thieves beaten, 3 thieves beaten, 3 thieves beaten. Whole world will be made to believe 3 thieves beaten. That would have been the narrative. And constantly Indian cinema makes you believe the Hindu spirituality is more like a black magic. Recently I was seeing a clip from a movie called Arundhati. How subtly they show Hindu spirituality is a black magic, agoris, negative energy, destructive. And the other religion is very positive and protective, life positive. Constant brainwashing, constant mounting heap of hate speech on Hinduism and everything related to Hindus. Now, a common Hindu believes the word agori is something seriously wrong and it is antisocial, black magic. The words like a black magic, agori and all has become synonymous in mainstream Indian society due to the repeated brainwashing of entertainment industry cult, Indian entertainment cinema cult, and corrupt prostitute media cult, mainstream media cult. These two constantly brainwashing. Unfortunately, 50 years of brainwashing done by these cults. I really do not know whether Hindus will ever be able to come out of this mass hypnosis and mass brainwashing and the large amount of hate speech. See, the whole plan is clear. First, the mass media will show everything about Hinduism as wrong and make Hindus lose respect on Hinduism, on their roots. Once they feel disconnected with Hinduism, the other religions will enter and convert them using fear and greed, using bread, butter or knife, bombs. The most vulnerable religion for conversion is Hinduism, because no one is allowed even to tell, no Hindu leader is allowed even to tell the truth to the world. If I was available to Indian society for last 48 hours, either I would have been lynched or arrested, eliminated. They would have done everything, because now I am the only voice boldly bringing all the truths to the whole world. I am the lone voice. Thanks to Paramashiva, thanks to Kalabhairava for protecting me. Because I am in a safe place, I am continuing to reveal the truths to all of you, and I commit with Hindus. Oh Hindus all over the world, it's my commitment to you. In Washington DC, I have seen a Jewish Holocaust museum with that same standard, presenting way. I will make a museum telling the story of Hindu Holocaust to the whole world. I am committing to Hindus. This is my commitment to all of you, all Hindus. I'll make a museum. This 5 commitment I am going to make to all you guys, and I will fulfill it. I will not die before fulfilling these 5 commitments. 1. How Jews have told their story to the world, the persecution and the Holocaust they went through. to the whole world, especially through that museum in Washington DC. I think there is a street where all the museums are there. There, the Jewish Holocaust Museum is there. I'll tell you exactly which street. Same way. I don't know whether in the same street or somewhere in Washington DC. I'll do a museum presenting all the facts of the Holocaust Hindus are going through to the whole world. Hindu Holocaust Museum. Worst Holocaust, at least 10 times more than Jewish Holocaust. We lost lives 10 times more. I should say it must be more. I'll bring all the historical facts and documents, evidences to the eyes of the whole world through this Hindu Holocaust Museum. That's one. Second, I will make sure there will be a Broadway show in New York on Ramayanam and Mahabharatam. Establishing Ramayanam and Mahabharatam is history of Hinduism. They are not just some poetry or idihasa or literature. Sorry, idihasa means actually history. It's not just some poetic literature, it's a history with all the evidences, facts, astrological, botanical, geographical. We have multi-layer evidences to prove Ramayanam and Mahabharatam is a history. With this context, like how the Lion King show, all those shows, Broadway shows are there. Same way, in that standard, I'll make sure there will be a show, regular show, to demonstrate to the world the Hindu history based on Ramayanam and Mahabharatam. Third, I will establish the most authentic, world's largest physical and virtual library and Hindu university. Hindu literatures are made illegitimate, stolen. Many concepts and principles and ideas are stolen. And Hindus are made to feel that literatures are all just mythology and faltu and just somebody's fantasy. I will make sure enough scientific researches are done, proper documentations are done, analysis are done. Not only I will collect, compile, organize the world's largest Hindu knowledge resource library, I will make all of it user friendly for the whole world by making virtual Hindu library available for the world. I already started the work. Last 20 years I am doing work in this line. Actually, all my gurus, whatever they have done, they have transmitted that knowledge, idea, vision to me. And I myself started working on my mission for last 20 years. It is time. In next few years, you will see the fruit. I'll make world's largest library. Please understand, world's largest library on Hinduism. The physical library and virtual library. Before I explain the projects I'll complete, I have some more evidences collected for the statements I made. Let me show you those evidences. Listen. Disturbing research on 6 decades shows 50 films of Bollywood from IIMA professor. 58% of the corrupt politicians in films had a Hindu Brahmin last name. 62% of the corrupt businessman had a Vaishya last name. IIM is Indian Institute of Management. So, in Indian entertainment cult, the entertainment industry cult always shows Hindus as life negative, cheats, thieves, corrupt, all the wrong criminal background. They try every way to defame, abuse, subtly brainwash the Hindus. They make Hindus feel ashamed of their Hindu identity. Use extreme sex and violence and make it very spicy and make Hindus feel ashamed of their identity. And I also wanted to show one more statistics. The survey conducted in 2015 shows the respondents say Indian media is 89%. 89% responded. Indian media is the extreme corrupt. Let me continue. Understand? Literally, last, I can say 50 years, Hindus do not know how an authentic Hindu university would have existed. They can't even imagine. I will make sure an authentic Hindu university which teaches power manifestation, science of Hinduism, astronomy, astrology, enlightenment science, Hindu physics, Hindu chemistry, Hindu medicines. You should know very clearly, Ayurveda will not work if you separate it from Hindu faith. Hindu belief system. If Ayurveda is separated from the Hindu belief system, it will not work. I will prove with scientific studies and researches. Only if you believe in reincarnation theory, many of the Ayurvedic medicines, life-saving drugs will work on you. Hindu faith has its own unique, powerful way of manifesting a unique physiology Ayurvedic medicine system is designed for that. That is why I call it Hindu medicine. And I tell you, reviving all this I cannot do in India because Indian constitution does not allow this. You need to know that. I want to bring all the Hindus all over the world, your attention to the Indian constitution. Article 30 in the Indian Constitution of India, 1949 says, let's project. The amount of suffering I went through, torture I went through, in the hands of anti-Hindu elements and anti-Hindu media, because I started running authentic Hindu Gurukul, they literally destroyed and separated me and my Hindu Gurukul in India. But I want to tell you Hindus, oh Hindus all over the world, don't worry. Fortunately, I am not dead. Paramashiva has protected me. Kalabhairava has protected me. Kalabhairava is protecting me. Paramashiva is protecting me. Oh Hindus, I want to tell you guys, I really commit with you. Fortunately, with the grace of Paramashiva and Kalabhairava, we found a nation which has given us already land with autonomous status. The treaty is officially signed. I will not announce which country, which place now, because I am doing all the basic infrastructures needed. Once it is all completed, I will announce. I don't want anti-Hindu elements to come and harass me and disturb my work. But I want to tell the Hindus all over the world, Hindu diaspora all over the world, I will preserve and protect the Hinduism as described, detailed in Vedas and Agamas and Puranas. The original authentic Hindu tradition, undiluted by politics or anti-Hindu elements, without any corruption, pollution. I will preserve and protect and promote the original Hindu sciences as it is. In this place, I am reviving Kailasa only for this purpose. I will gift the Hindus the world's largest Hindu library and Hindu university. My initial level plan is 10,000 students will be able to reside and study. 2 crore means 20 million Hindu scriptures and largest virtual library, very organized and made user friendly. Fortunately, last 20 years of hard work from me and of course my sannyasis and my Kailasavasis, they all have done extreme hard work after being beaten, abused so much from multi-level. We have done so much hard work and we are successful now in organizing ourselves. Soon you will hear the good news and the address where you can come and study peacefully. I'm going to follow, I commit now itself with you guys. I'm going to follow the Hindu economy principles. Education is free. We beg from people. We ask, request, beg people to fund. We ask people, please give us Guru Dakshina. But no one will be denied education because they don't have money. No. No economical reason will stop you getting educated. Now itself I commit with all the Hindus all over the world. This whole Kailasas NHU, Nityananda Hindu University, physical campus or virtual university, digital university, both will function with the principle. Hinduism believes strongly, knowledge is free. Guru is supposed to beg from people all over the world, and whatever he gets by begging, with that he has to teach and support students. Please understand, not only knowledge will be free, while you are staying in campus and studying, we will provide all your basic needs, food, stay, clothes, and medical care, all your other bodily maintenance needed, like a housekeeping maintenance. Everything as per Hinduism, all of that will be provided free of cost. I am going to bring legitimacy to Hindu economy principles in every level. Paramashiva says very clearly, some things should be given absolutely free, like a medicine, education, all these should be absolutely free. There are some things which can be bartered, like a sharing, exchange basis. Some things which can be sold. So as per Paramashiva's economy policy, we will run Kailasa. Soon, I will give my third gift, world's largest Hindu university, physical and online, digital. I really want Hindus to understand we have great things to contribute to human civilization. We are contributors, whether in the field of physical health, mental health, consciousness-based sciences, power manifestation, enlightenment. Hey, consciousness is actually wealth. You can expand it and manifest it and manipulate it and make your life comfortable, luxurious, better, even wealthy. You can manifest all the four powers, four natural forces: gravitation force, electromagnetic force, soft nuclear force, strong nuclear force. All the four forces You can manifest it, pull it out of your consciousness. It is verily possible. I will make all these sciences as commonly available to all of you as Anazin, Metazin or Netflix movies. How just by one click you can get Netflix movies or YouTube videos. I'll make all these sciences available that common to all of you through this virtual Hindu university. And I want to put this on record. Many of my sannyasis, successful. Actually, Nityananda Hindu University is formally headed by one of my sannyasini, Ma Nitya Mahavidyananda. She is actually not only PhD, she used to be guiding PhD students in Seattle. I think the university name, I'll get the university name. Amazing resume. She has left everything, came and settled, and putting her whole life and making this Nityananda Hindu University happen. She used to be working in University of Washington. A large number of educated, successful sannyasis have gathered and made this Kailasas Nityananda Hindu University possible. Thanks to my sannyasis, even after being so much beaten, mob lynched, boldly going all over India, village to village, not only all over India, even up to Nepal. They travel in all the difficult, dangerous places like Palghar. They travel and collect all the Hindu scriptures, scan, digitize. Do you know, some places, the Veda Patashalas, the Vedic Patashalas, those priests, after seeing the work we are doing, they say, Swamiji, please take this whole original leaf. We are gifting it to you. Let it be with you, because at least it will be safe for humanity. Which, when we will be killed, all this will be burnt. We don't know. So at least let this knowledge be safe with you for humanity. They gift it away because they are understanding their next generation will not be having food to eat if they continue to live just this Veda Patashala lifestyle. In India, all other religious institutions get funded by government, but not Veda Patashalas. All the money from Hindu temples are sucked away by governments, but they don't fund a single penny to Veda Patashalas. And do you know, funny thing, all over the world, the Indian media is brainwashing the whole world and making the whole world believe Hindus are aggressors, Hindus are terrorists, Hindus are attackers. The worst, abusive and most false, distorted narrative about Hindus are being spread all over the world by Indian media. Oh Hindus, wake up. At least through social media, let us make the world understand Hindus are the most peaceful, and most suffered, most attacked, abused, and most peaceful. I beg you, Hindus, with all my humbleness, please start looking beyond your brainwashed success lifestyle. One wife, one house, one car, 2 kids, an IT job. Please start looking beyond that. Next 100 years, all Hindus should give birth to at least 5 kids. Keep to be with you, educate them, make them grihasthas to take care of you in your old age. Send to Sannyas Sampradaya, to Gurukuls, to get intensely educated in Hinduism, get enlightened. Send the last one to become Hindu scholars, living a Grihastha life, but teaching Hinduism in universities, colleges all over the world. Please understand. I request Hindus humbly, last 3 generations, the way Hinduism is getting destroyed, it is scary. It's really scary. I am not asking you to give up your comfortable life and come and become Apat Sannyasis. Whoever can do, I welcome. Fortunately, Paramashiva has given me knowledge to support you all, to make you all successful. And all the devotees have given enough land all over the world for Kailasa to run monasteries. Come, I welcome you to come and be part of Kailasa. Even if you are not able to come, please give birth at least to 5 kids and make sure at least 2 becomes part of the Gurukul, grows, achieves enlightenment, teaches Hinduism to the whole world. It is time this generation need to do this to keep the Hinduism alive. We need to look beyond this one house, one car, 2 kids, IT job, theory lifestyle. The way Indian mass media cult and Indian cinema industry cult has brainwashed you. Understand, politicians have their own priorities. Only keeping Hinduism alive in its original form, powerful way of existing, original form of yoga, undiluted, unpolluted by any of the marketing strategies or any of this modern jiknak, chakbook, cat pose, rat pose, inverted dog pose theories and ideas and concepts. Keeping the original Vedic tradition alive, unpolluted, the pre-Max Muller original Vedas and Agamas. Max Muller is the worst corruption happened on Vedic tradition. Even Hindus are deluded to believe Max Muller's version of Vedas as authentic. We need to revive the original Hinduism as it is. The Nityananda Hindu University's job is that. Fortunately, by the grace of Paramashiva and Mahakala Bhairava, we have a safe place where we have a religious freedom to establish Hindu institutions authentically and teach, keep the Hinduism alive. I request all Hindus, start giving birth to 5 kids. Give 2 to Gurukul, the Hindu Gurukul. We will bring them up properly as per Hindu way. Evolve them, nurture them, make them enlightened Hindu sannyasis. And they will be the torch bearers, giving superconscious breakthrough to the humanity. Of course, it's a long-term plan, but all long-term plans has to start at one point. Only if I start now, in next 50 years, I can change this false narrative and hate speech poison dumped on Hinduism and demonstrate it to the world, the authentic Hinduism, and how much authentic Hinduism has to contribute to the world and humanity. In every field, we have so much to contribute in every field. Listen. I wanted to bring it to the attention of the Hindu diaspora all over the world. Living and practicing Hindus all over the world. Hindu sympathizers all over the world. All the atrocities done on Hindus, Hindu Holocaust, and the Kailasa's solutions to revive Hinduism and contribute to the humanity all the best things Hinduism has. I have some more evidences collected for whatever statements I made. Deccan Herald wrote in 2010, Deccan Herald is the worst anti-Hindu element, worst anti-Hindu prostitute. They write that Nityananda was a transvestite, cross-dresser. Devi Bhava Darshan is portrayed as the cross-dressing. The level of abuse, and the same Deccan Herald writes, these criminals. But in India you cannot file for defamation and get justice and all. Impossible. They write palace worship, the Shivalinga, Shiva Puja is presented as palace worship. God. And this mass media cult in India is trying to say Hinduism is a cult. That's the worst thing. The Deccan Herald mass media cult, the prostitute, worst corrupt prostitute, He says, they write, I'll project that article. Young men and women found in him and his cult, which is strange and often frightening mix of Vedic and Tantric with an attractive and appealing focus on palace worship. Oh God! The Shivalinga we installed and worship in Vaidyasarovar is called palace worship. They don't even understand. Shivalinga is the palace worship, they call it. The Shivalinga is actually the Jyoti Stamba, Paramashiva manifested as a light shaft. That is what we are worshipping. But they mistranslate. See, the Linga is translated as phallus by Max Mullerian's abusers. So these guys follow the same Max Mullerian definition and call it as phallus worship. Worst criminals. This mass media cult in India, see, first they started making me illegitimate. Next is they are making whole Hinduism illegitimate. Hindus, wake up. It is not attack on me, it is attack on Hinduism. I have so much to share with you all, but I know it is already late for many of you for the next session. Paramashivoham level 2, the program is happening. I told I'll do a major 5 contributions. I spoke only about 3 as on now. Only about 3 I have spoken. And I'll describe the other 2 detailed in the further satsangs. I'm going to speak this whole 16 days. Paramashivoham season 3. Whole 16 days I'm going to speak on Stop the Hindu Holocaust. Detailed, elaborate way. How the Kashmiri Pandits are eliminated. Literally, the Kashmiri Shaivism is destroyed. It's only now in the form of little relics kept in museum, that's all. They eliminated it. How the Adi Shaivites in Tamil Nadu literally destroyed, wiped out. Only remaining is maybe 1% is left which they were not able to kill, which they were not able to destroy. The Dravisha gang, Dravisha criminals, Dravisha terrorists, the Dravisha cult terrorists, and their worst atrocities. I'll present all of that to the Hindu diaspora all over the world in further satsangs. Now with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam. Living and radiating the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda, the eternal bliss. Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.